Alright then. I just noticed my camera position is quite off. So. Right. Briefly fix this. Okay, well then. I just need to put the phone. Right. Start. Go to the app. Let's finish loading. Come on. Come on app. Come on. Display, finally. Took half an eternity there. Oh yeah, the mounting solution here has come. One of the two screws I drilled in there, I think it has ripped out of the main arm bit. Yeah, this is the position I should be in. So it's the screw isn't long enough, so it. Thanks. But the screw isn't that long, so it doesn't go that far into the main beam here. So it just ripped out of the main beam that the hole is drilled into. I use two screws, so it stays in position. So when one of them now ripped itself out, it's just rotating, which is fine, I guess. But it's a bit annoying because I fixed this like in February, and it's broken in May again. So like, come on, why do I have to do this? Also, another thing that was an issue yesterday. Well, of me feeling like someone poured Vaseline across my screen. I figured out what was the problem, and it was me being fucking stupid. Oh, and I just noticed I still have to. I've done this now yesterday and today, where I switch off my controllers, and still have the for an OVR toolkit the settings open, so I can't. The edit mode open, so I can't like. Can I? Oh yeah, I could just press F8. So I don't need to switch the controls on, I was just able to press F8 and it's gone now. Good, that saves me some time. Right, we're actually not driving the writer for once. Boatley, and it is the Team Iris one. 777, we're driving boat again. I didn't copy the password over Aris. Okay. So, where's the password? Let's see. What I could do is also share the stream link, I guess, over here. Vote there. So I guess we can put that there. I put like not yesterday's, actually the day before that. There's the Monza race. There's no, that's not the I'm an idiot. I nearly put the fucking YouTube link into the fucking into the fucking text box for the password. Like an idiot. But I fixed that. Now we have the password in there, and we're on the server. Well then. Hold on, give me an actually like walkable position. Right. It's been a hot minute since we've driven the boat. There's actually a Monza set that I have here. 60 liters. What sort of like... It's relatively cold. Yeah, I think these pressures are fine. What else? We don't have any... Just drive this like this. Currently the track is fast, with the fastest time being a 50.1. So let's see if we can do something about that. I'm noticing my chat is a bit far up there, so that's something. I have to look quite high up to. Get over there. And out there. Well, the question is, what your exam is? Is it math? Is it physics? Or is it psychology? I think all three of those can be studied. For other subjects, not so sure. Whoa! Holy cow! I forgot how much the boat can kick. You just step on the throttle and you go 45 degrees sideways, just like whoop! And I'm just like, yep, I'm back to driving the boat again. But it's the boat. You can get back that car, despite that. However, really the throttle feel, it's very twitchy on the throttle. Not gonna lie. Maybe it's a track condition. I think this set is like one of the oldest boat sets I have. Yeah, that's too much oversteer. I can't put the throttle down. There's too much wheel spin. That hurts my exit speeds. Even with one more click and. But the brakes continue to be absolutely excellent on this car. It's just, you can just stand on them when this thing stops. No questions asked. I think I want to slightly reduce the steering rack because I feel like the car is very direct on that front. I need to polish up my lines slightly. Oof, bit close. Oh, I forgot to switch. Hold on for a second, I will just... because it doesn't for some reason switch automatically for ACC. Don't ask me quite why. Must have been one of the updates broke that. I wanna just clock briefly in well time so I have reference. Nearly done with the flyer, so... Jesus. It's very squirrely. That is slow. Yeah, F. 451, that is terrible. I need to shave like 1.5 seconds off that. I'm here for like decent performance and not to be running 1.8 fucking seconds off the base. Jesus Christ. That is awful. I don't even know why I'm losing so much time. Like, I know there's time on the table, for sure. But I think I should have probably picked my Rex because I'm maybe actually faster with it than this. Like, holy shit, that is slow. Yeah, I'm already using like 11 steering rack. Why is this thing so oversteering when I step on the throttle? It really doesn't like that. A lot of anti-roll bar in there. I didn't check my tire pressures, which is actually they were quite good, so let's just keep them, I guess. What with the toe? With relatively minimal toe in the rear. Right. I definitely need to improve here. Freak Psalms, economics, accountability, and XBS. Economics business or what? So economics, and economics. I see. Well, you can calculate the damage caused in T1. They are two very different things, probably, those two economics. I assume.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Ooh. And get hit with the understeer.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
There's half a second. That's reassuring to know. I need to find seconds on this lap still. This thing just wants to constantly kick. And then I overshoot T1 promptly. I'll get the power down. Okay.
Yellow flag, charging front. There's a slow car behind.
Pretty sure that was a better run, but it still ended up being slower. So,
Well, mate, the fastest step so far.
man, I've improved by a second, and I'm still like 1.4 seconds down. Come on.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, that is BS. Like, that is painful at this point. But like, hey, now I'm down with like half a second. Let's find that last half a second. And like, no, you need to find 1.4 now. Fucking hell. People improving is really not a fun experience.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What are you doing? Like, I'm going slow. Like, what are you? I should have really picked the Porsche, most likely. Hello, car. Got a bad bounce, and that's even more time gone. Hooray! Feels like I picked the precisely wrong car for this track. I thought the car was halfway competitive, so I've driven here and done like decently well with this car. So
Yellow flag.
I don't understand why I'm like this much slower. And these times would be halfway competitive still on when did I race it Thursday, I think. This track with the wrecks. Those times will actually be competitive, so unironically. But now they are just absolutely useless in practice, and it's just like, we're not even qualifying, mate. Calm down, people. The exit of that chicane isn't as good as it should be.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Carrying third gear for that is a good idea, it seems. Took a lot of gravel there. I'm slightly tail happy under the brakes.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Guess I should perhaps move the brake bias a bit forward again.
Session is now over.
I guess I can feel a bit better because I'm now only 0.7 of a second off, but like Christ, this was a pretty gosh darn solid lap. At this point, don't think I can find much more in there. So yeah, that's mildly concerning. Mildly. Ah, this is better. Oh, a few tenths more to be found. Right, temperature hasn't much changed. We're gonna take up the fuel now finally out the car. 20-minute session. I mean, my car is definitely consuming less than I was driving. The other one. Put 2 clicks of pressure into the front, I guess. Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna just go out at this point and qualify. See what the track gives me. Oh yeah, ignition starter. Oh, yeah, and we have also an optimum track now. Don't know if at the end of the previous session we had optimum already, but well, we now have. So we now have to do something with it. But the thing is, most of these guys haven't gone for really quality labs. And a lot of the good guys most likely haven't put on good labs yet, so what I find interesting is that there isn't that much traffic coming out of the pits right now.
Slow car ahead.
The same Audi driver.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, I don't think it's the same guy that we had at Bathurst, who just Bathurst and actually that guy also raced at not Monza. It was it's not Misano. It was Hungaroring, where I at Monza, not Monza, at Bathurst I passed him during qualifying, I think, or practice. He just was nowhere, and saw him then like in someone's replay being very embarrassingly passed, and then I saw obviously on Hungaroring I passed a guy who in the same Valentino Rossi Monster Energy Audi Evo 2 after my disastrous start at Hungaroring, that guy was just like not even trying to drive through the corner. And I just flew by him like he was standing still. Very peculiar situation. In any case, let's see if we can do anything in qualifying right now. Well, I mean, my times are still not particularly that great compared to like aliens and stuff. Yeah, my brake bias is back to being quite a bit rearwards again. Let's move it back to 60. It's probably more forward than I have it usually on the boat. We'll definitely get a bit of squirreliness on the rear end. Ah! F.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's the first flyover. Missed the apex completely. See me any time that where it's to be gained. A lot of places for sure. I should probably drop back from the Audi. I mean, it's practically an Audi. It's interesting, he is losing straight line speed to me. Like, I was gaining on him. And I'm in a boat. I should be faster than him. Okay, he's... Oh, you're indicating the wrong way again.
Clear on the right.
Okay, 50 flats. Considering this lap it was quite scruffy. Not too terrible. Oh, undershot massively the corner. And then fucked up the exit completely. Oh yeah. Well, we are drowning in the boat right now. I've just noticed that that's a pun. I put it in the description like an hour ago. Oh yeah, there was so much time that I lost there. And there's so much time also in T1 still. Still nowhere near the apex. so it's pretty nice. How far are we off? 1.3 seconds. Oh man, that's a bit of a task.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Funny thing is, when I was racing with the Rex, these people were way less competent. Like, the lap times were way slower than this. Oh, really funny.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
Right, we now need to get T1 going well. I'm doing... I mean, I guess I'm alive. That's how I'm doing. But yeah, I expected a bit more pace from myself. We're quite a bit down against our competition. I have my work cut out for me. Ah, that was a terrible run. Yep, 2 tenths already lost, basically. All the gains that I made in T1 lost. Oh, I finally got that corner right. Flat through that corner. Really nice. There has to be always one mistake in my lap, apparently.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Well done, mate. This is me. That's all best.
Half a second off the pace.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 2.
And we still have actually half the session left. Technically no need to panic right now, although this means they have also more time to improve. Oh, that was not good. Those two Lesmos just cost me quite a bit of time. Hit the curb there. This is basically...
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, one more lap on this tank of fuel before I have to pit. Let's see if I can improve. Hit the inside curb there, but it wasn't too bad. 2 tenths up. It's really nice. Nailed the braking there. Wait there. That's good enough. Can't wander there a bit. Oh, that was not good. But unsettled for the chicane there. Let's see. Let's run till the end. Ah, not the best parabolic either.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Well done, mate. Cross the
However, I'm only 2/10 right now off the pace.
cut detected.
I'm actually 2/10 off provisional pole right now, so that's not too bad. But Christ, like, it's tied up here actually. Like 2/10 separate the top 5. Oh boy, it's an Audi, 2 BMWs, me and a Bentley, and another Audi. And they're both newer BMWs as well. Fucking BMW drivers. Oh, what does remain at this point that I can do to the car? Maybe I didn't do anything. Just run. A fresh set of rubber out there. Oh, this set didn't have particularly much wear, but we're gonna obviously put a fresh set on. What is that guy doing? Excuse me, please. Can you explain why the fuck you were traveling the wrong fucking direction? Alright then. Let's see if we can improve on that. But I mean, just so we can ensure our top 5 position, because Christ is this tight, and if anybody of them improve, they gain immediately positions. And it's not like the next guy isn't like P7 is about 5/10 off pole, so half a second. I think like the top 15 are probably like nearly within a second pole position. This is pretty tight. I have to say, like, if I showed up with my Rex, that would be massively off pace. Like, I got into the top 10 on Thursday with these people on this track. But today, that just wouldn't work. Granted, the times were slow because I think we qualified on a fast track there and not on an optimal track. But I don't think my Rex would have gone particularly much quicker than sub 49s. Sub 50s actually. Not. I can hit 49s, but I can't hit the 50s. Can't hit the 48s. That car. Even this car struggles quite a bit. Definitely will be an interesting race. It's 90 minutes long, so a relatively long race. Let's see if we have 3 attempts till the end of the session. Yeah, that wasn't the ideal exit. I'm still not quite accustomed to driving a right hand again. Oof. I mean, this is warm-up lap. No panic. We have time.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, you can see. I think there's a 10th roughly in that in just Ascari heading down the straightaway. I'm optimizing that. But there's also quite a bit of time in just able to lose in parabolic if I don't drive it perfectly.
Losing time in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Not the perfect power application. Gonna be slightly down. Not much. Well, actually just tied. It's good enough.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Oh, I can't change direction there. We're actually gonna use even more forward bias. The car's moving a bit too much under the brakes. Too deep into Ascari. So sacrifice my fast exit. Yep, we just got displaced by a position. But pole position is still the same distance away.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
One more attempt. Oh, undershot, no. I'm down already. 10th. I braked too early. And then didn't have a good exit, so we had 2 tenths down nearly. Ah, bad exit. Too deep into Ascari again. Now we have a better exit, but that's not gonna be enough. It's just gonna be that 1/10 that we'll gain back, but we were 2 tenths down. That just wasn't enough. Oh, and then I get massive sideways when I squeeze on the power. Let's just go into the pits with this guy. Yeah. That's a bit painful. Oh, somebody just quit. Somebody just left the server because we were down to P5 and got promoted. Actually, whoever set the pole position got demoted down. Oh, I guess. Ah, you see what happened there. a bunch of guys driving reverse up the pit lane to reset their times. But then what is going on here? Like the qualifying leaderboard is completely balked because, I mean, yeah, my time was 48.6, so that adds up that I'm 4 tenths down, right? What the hell is this? A bunch of guys just DQ'd themselves by driving reverse in the pit lane, I guess. To ensure they are at the back of the field. Oh my. Actually, how much fuel do we need? That's an interesting question. Because I didn't pay. I don't know the fuel number of my car. I don't have a number of what my car burned actually. So it's reading out 3.2, I think, roughly. That's what it's most of the time read out. So, I mean, we're pitting in the middle anyway, so it's not like the worst thing if I miscalculate. 90 divided by... Oh, what am I taking as lap time? 49 divided by 60 plus 1... memory store. 90 divided by memory recall. That's 49. 51 times 3.2. And then we're at 163 liters. So we're taking about, what, 85 or something to start. There's some flexibility. Temperatures have gone up actually, so yeah, I think I'm gonna let's take one more click out of these pressures. I think that makes sense. Right, okay then. Well then, hit drive. Yeah, gonna need it.
Stay single file.
I don't know what the Lambo is doing because the Lambo should be in front of me. Oh well. You should be in front of me, not behind me. I do not get it. What this guy is trying to achieve. What? When suddenly the hood of Last Martin comes up your chest, I was like, what? That's mildly concerning. Like it's the alien bursting out of your chest. Look, my dude, I'm driving ahead of actually where I'm supposed to drive, and you're still on my not only in my gearbox. Well, not on my gearbox is next to me. Oh, actually, I think in the Bentley maybe the gearbox is further down. I don't know how the drive shaft is set up, but I think some FR cars like don't have the gearbox directly behind the engine and have it more towards the back for better weight distribution.
Stay double file.
What is this Lambo driver doing? Come on guys, this isn't like rocket science to have formation working. But yeah, I never increased my ABS. Not so big of a deal. Too fast.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, I got wheel spin. It's not good.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
I'm giving you precisely enough room. I'm gonna wreck you.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah! No, you're not coming by as well.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Duel of the latest of the late breakers. Ah, a bad exit there. I'm on the threat from the car behind. Do I want to go defensive? Or not, I guess.
Car on the left.
Oh god.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, the McLaren sent it there. You drop in behind us.
Car on the left.
Anything else would be fucking stupid. But yeah, the McLaren sent it. The Lambo had to squeeze to not get ran over by the McLaren. That was just completely overshooting the corner. drop in line. Well, that's a bit wide. You're lucky that you cut the chicane so much time from cutting the chicane. Two beamers have gotten away with like a 3-second gap to us. One particularly greatest run here. And they're gonna battle with each other. What was that? I'm pretty sure I saw a car briefly there. That then vanished. Still quite wide for that corner. Not sure that is particularly much quicker. Now gapping the McLaren behind. Oh, he might probably made a slight mistake. It's more likely. It's a lift there because I didn't line the corner up correctly. That immediately resulted in some time loss. Because I didn't line that corner up perfectly. I don't think that's all of it either. I think the Audi might be better in sector 3 than me. Man, how much he gapped me for this sector. Holy shit. Can't really keep up. Can gain time back to him on less mode 2, but every other corner he's just way too quick. Oh, the beamer's done. Ripperonis. That slowed the Audi down quite. I continue to call the Lambo Audi. Yeah, sure. Could have also driven that car instead of going from the Rex to a Lambo. Yeah, but not by much. Oh fuck! I braked too late. No.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. exceeding track limits.
That was fucking stupid. For some reason I was looking at the 100 board instead of 150. And there's McLaren.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just no. I'm just gonna cut the chicane because that's bullshit. That was just no. We're not entertaining such a move. We're not even like gonna. You're fucking idiots. Like that's just no. You're not gonna give me the room on the second part. That's for sure. I'm not in the mood of getting spun around there by going around the outside. Happened once already again. Some time ago. And he dies. Ripperonis. Right, so we'll probably not be able to close down that Lambo because Jesus Christ. I'm driving my soul out of it and they just have that kind of bit of extra that I don't have. I mean, heck, I can't even get 48s on race base. Car isn't really willing to give me them. Look at this shit, like he drew out for 210s already this lap. And I wasn't even able to dent it, this gap. Oh, come on. Just put the power down, car. Or just wheel spinning like crazy. Yeah, 49.6 from him.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Something I could do if I'm putting like my best of best laps in.
Slow car ahead.
That's a back marker most likely, I think. That's actually a drive-through penalty as well. He's probably gets DQ'd next time around, that guy, because he has this drive-through penalty now for like nearly 3 laps, I think. Yeah, he has his 3 laps full, so this guy probably gets DQ'd. No understanding why he doesn't just, as soon as the penalty gets assigned, come in and serve it. It's not like he's racing for anything. There's no advantage for him, he just gets in the way of people. And probably, seemingly also has no confidence in terms of like racing people actually. Like, sure, it's nice to let people by, but like if you're driving at like speeds that an M2 can do, or maybe he's just recovering back to the pits to repair his car. That's gonna backfire on him because he probably needs to surface penalty this time around.
Car is exiting the pits, watch out.
What are you doing? That guy had to just come out in the middle,
Clear on the left.
right in front of me to help me up. Hello, brakes. Now we have an Aston in the gearbox. How wonderful. Just mildly infuriating, I would say.
There's a car.
50.4, Jesus, that was bad. That was fucking awful, that lap. I guess that was the former P2 that just came out of the pits. Also, I just noticed the race is actually only another 44 minutes long. So I guess this race was actually a 60-minute race and I didn't notice it. I definitely signed up for a 90-minute race, I can tell that for sure. And last night signed up for 90 minutes. I guess they changed that this morning. But last night's just so much quicker than me for some reason.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The actual flying. It's an ass. Like, he shouldn't be able to dive bomb me for crying out loud.
Falling behind in the car.
That shouldn't happen. An Aston cannot brake. They have absolutely garbage brakes. And now my US is gonna get the better of me, I know.
Clear on the right.
And I touched the fucking grass. God damn it!
Warning for exceeding track limits.
You get that position.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'll connect the two track cuts in the stupidest way possible. This is just... This is why I race the wrecks, because it's fun. And not painful. Because you're underperforming your car. Because with the wrecks you're always outperforming your car. This guy is fucking up every corner and I'm still not able to beat him because I'm also fucking up constantly. So actually that's the beam that happens.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And there comes the McLaren. Oh, that's a great move, in all honesty. I'll give that to the McLaren. That's a fucking awesome move.
Clear on the left.
Unfortunately, my car actually was able to pull the put the power down. I'm really irritated. These people can just brake so much earlier. I guess they have lower fuel loads because I miscalculated my fuel. We're gonna go defensive because I'm not in the mood of this guy life bombing me again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What? Like you're joking? This isn't supposed to work this way. This is a fucking McLaren. This thing cannot stop in 2 postcodes. Yet he can break an entire car length later than me. What is this bullshit? I'm sorry, but what the hell is going on here today?
Clear on the right.
Like, look at this. I'm barely able to stop. This guy can just outbrake me easy, no problem. What is this? He can break an entire car length later without any issues. It's a McLaren, it has shit brake. I mean, they aren't garbage, but like they're not as good as the Bentley. The Bentley has really good brakes. But no, I'm getting outbroken by everything. What's going on here? The Aston can do it. And the Aston really has bad brakes. Horrifically bad. Doesn't stop ever.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
So someone in the pits. It's not particularly. Ah. It's fucking great when you enter the corner and the rear end just doesn't want to do the corner either. Wasn't even braking that late. I'm just not able to go faster. Trying everything, the car just isn't letting me do anything.
Gaining on the car line in sector 2.
Yeah, he put a relatively slow lap in. Yeah, I do brake slightly early, but not that early. Yeah, but a McLaren went 2/10 faster than me even. That is frustrating. The car's wandering quite a bit under the brakes. We are gaining on the Aston in front. There's at least, I guess, some progress. He just keeps getting fucking closer to me. This is not fun. And he continues to have like cheats inside those little brakes.
Clear on the left.
Okay, he this time around overshot finally. You need to let the position here. Like, oh no! You were not.
Clear on the right.
I guess because I skipped last time around the chicane as well.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, that was nice. That was definitely evil as hell, but he overshot a corner and decided to skip it. Just not in the mood of dealing with that. And that threw us again backwards, so we have to gain back on that car in front.
front in sector 3.
Yikes.
Pits, watch out. We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Yeah, so particularly. What I could do is come into the pits now, put my rest of the fuel that I need to finish the race in, and maybe hope I can jump the Aston in the process. Well, it's probably a good idea to actually close up beforehand a bit. How much damage do I have? In tenths of a second, nothing. 22 liters. Goodbye, Audi. Missed the braking. Can't focus. Just it's not fun. Really isn't.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Just an embarrassing performance for me. God, it just doesn't stop for some corners. Oh, it's him now in front of me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pit. Let's not take any chances here. Can make this race a whole lot worse if this guy sets it intentionally wrecking me comes onto a schedule. I don't think he will, but like, let's face it, I'm amount of stuff that I can be surprised by is relatively low. Oh, way too far forward, fuck. It's gonna take half an hour for the pit stop. And I needed a perfect stop. Oh, come on! If something goes wrong, it will really go wrong. The guy in front of me hasn't pitted yet. A Honda driver. One of them has pitted, but he's a lap down, and the other one hasn't pitted yet. Yeah, and the Aston has just come out of the pits like 7 seconds actually, I think, ahead of me. Jesus Christ. My blunders in this pit stops have like even added up. If insult to injury wasn't like bad enough, that guy executed a perfect pit stop. Really not my day today. It really isn't. First I wrecked that First I lacked the pace, then I wrecked the McLaren out. In between, crashed like 20s. Really not my day today. Yeah, it's not unfortunate. I guess the Lambo is leading. Probably haven't pitted yet. Because I can see the Beamers running in P2. Yeah, the Lambo hasn't pitted yet. I mean, the lap time is at least half decent. Aston's probably gonna pick up the pace soon. Oh, fucking hell! That had to happen to me, for fuck's sakes. Ah. That had to happen, hitting that curb and unsettling the car completely. Had to fucking happen. The car's still wandering under the brakes. Like it's an Aston or something. I need to move even further my brake bias forwards. That's probably gonna make the car understeer, however. Hello, shitbox. Just take the fucking corner. Screwing me over enough already. This lap. It's like I lost so much fucking ground to the guy in front. I need good laps in there. Sub 49s if optimal. But hey, that would be like pushing for a unicorn.
Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car ahead.
I'm actually closing in on the beamer in front. How ironic. The cover can't be put down. Yeah, I was joking about sub 49s. And now it suddenly seems reasonable. But we didn't gain much on the car in front, so I guess it balances itself out. And then I overshoot. But I think this guy just skipped the chicane, so I guess I'm getting some time back. Feels like at times the front down has too much grip. Like really weird. I change direction and the front bites, but the rear doesn't, and I nearly spin. Really odd at times. You must pick up the pace again. I guess sub 49 is probably not gonna actually happen, because it requires me to drive perfect.
sector 2.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake in the chicane. Second chicane. That's how I gained on him. That was a terrible exit out of the first chicane. Really awful. Well, I guess it was a better run for the chicane than the previous two. So I guess I'll take that.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I guess he's slow for the second chicane. Because I'm gaining always around this point. Oh, actually on him. Wait, that's the Lambo that was running in P2 for a long time. That I was fighting with at the beginning of the race. I don't know what happened to him that he suddenly cycled out so late, far in the back of the field. I guess our pace is faster now. But he just dropped off the podium. Well, we still have a target in front. Although we probably have a target painted on our backs as well. The Lambo is 2 seconds behind us. Oh, we're up to speed, so he might be losing another second next time around. Half a second. But then he will probably run us down. Yeah, he tends to close down this lap around on the car in front. That is good news. We're now just under 3 seconds. Not a perfect run for there. And actually the Lambo is closing in. He is closing in. Fucked. Oh, what? What happened there? the Aston just died. It's like his controller disconnected. How he hit the wall there. Well, that's so unfortunate to him. I'm so sorry for him. I wanted to fight him. I think he would perhaps still end up on top. Although we now have the Lambo to fight with, and there's 9 minutes still on the clock. About 5 laps to go, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna beat the Beamer in front. He's too far up the road. This was rough, huh? Well, the boat is not letting me, like, calm down at all. Not gonna be a calm, relaxing drive till the end. That's for sure. And then the brakes don't work, what? And he's now second behind. It was 2 seconds when I headed onto the back straight, and then suddenly he's a second behind me. That's impressive, I guess. Suddenly all the gap evaporated. Car's definitely not making me. It's an easy job for me.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yeah, already driver wiped out. He put a 49.2 in last time around. That's stupidly quick. It's nearly as fast as my fastest time. Still have 3 laps. How am P2? Well, because, I don't know, this guy pitted very late and lost a bunch of positions. The Aston that passed me wiped out. I wiped out the McLaren. And, oh yeah, the second Beamer that was in front of us at the start, well, he wiped out very early. Oh no! Fucking hell, but my car is definitely not making this easy. Oh, he's closing in. Don't want to go defensive. I really dislike this. My car is absolutely not willing right now to drive. I have to push 100%, but like... my car's not quite letting me do that. Obviously I'm gonna give the, the Lambo quite a bit of slipstream behind.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That tells something. I don't know if the POV really... That's the thing. The boat is a really good car in general.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
This corner hasn't been friendly to him. That's... Oh, come on, wins. Like, I would have liked to, but these guys are too good. Slow a bit down. Came in with too high expectations. Let myself down. At times I was really suffering. Yeah, suffering from success, I guess. And then I overshoot this corner. Well, 2 more laps actually to go. He's gonna come at me again.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What? Please clear me before you get alongside me. Getting pushed through the corner. Gonna try again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Alright, man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
We know he can come from pretty far back here. And he's probably not gonna joke around this time around.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh fuck. What was that? He slammed into me way before the corner. Like, what is this here? That's pain.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
One time I go defensive, I lose the position immediately. I feel like he was going for a harakiri move anyway. No! Ah, I got a bounce over the fucking curb. Ah, my exit speed was completely annihilated there. Ah, the one time I had a fucking shot at him.
Neither has finished the race.
I guess GG. I guess GG.
You're on the podium. Excellent job, mate. Well managed all the way through.
I mean, I skipped the chicane when he ran me off the road, so I guess that's fair. So I guess it's fair. Not proud of this race. Really, that's not particularly good performance that I put in. Wrecked someone out. I only got on the podium because one of the guys in front of me crashed. Hello, let me switch back. Yeah, I didn't turn in as early, I guess. I don't know why the fuck these people can brake so much later. Like, I think I braked slightly early. Can I get my replay back? Thank you, game. Guess in lap 2, look up the inside of him. And then we have suddenly a McLaren come thereby. Hello there. I guess he turns in very early, irrelevant if you're alongside there. It's like, this doesn't work. But here the braking is at least fair. I have at least like a shot at him, I guess. But in the other case, like he just outbrakes me like massively. Doesn't make sense. Oh, when did I wipe out the McLaren? Here it is. I think that's way more egregious because he brakes way too late. No, that's not this case. Here I actually get by fair and square. I can actually get in front of him. Completely overtake. So a few laps before he comes back at me. Guess it's this lap then. Come on. No, it isn't this lap. When was it when I wiped out the McLaren? Here it is. Let's just watch from the McLaren, I guess. Yeah, he brakes way too late, overshoots the corner, skips it, and decides to keep the position in the process. Yeah, it's just... I'm using a car that is like one of the best cars and I'm not able to perform as well. Yeah, that... What the fuck was I doing there? What the fuck was that? Why the fuck did I suddenly go to right there? Oh! My rear's locked! I'm not putting input in that direction, clearly. You can see my car just suddenly... I'm counter steering to the left, but the car is just going right. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Like, I was asking myself, why the hell did I squeeze in like that? And the answer is... my car just did it! Oh hey, we're getting rain this time around, I guess. Destroyed everything. No, I didn't. I definitely didn't, Kaufmann. No, I definitely... that was what was horrible about Patrick? Like, I'm pretty certain that was an actually decent fight up until the end. I disagree profoundly with you. I don't know what the hell you're on about. None of you. I was checking right. Like, it was a fair fight up until the end, I will say. Until the last lap, there was a fair fight with Patrick. Even he can actually make a point. Patrick, nah. Not even the slightest. I will vehemently disagree. I was not proud of my performance, but Christ, that I made 2 enemies immediately is like absolutely the worst thing that can happen. Like, his fight was fair with him. Yeah, we can... What point is he close enough to actually start battling? I guess here. Last 3 laps or so. Yeah, fair. Everything's fair. Yep, he just runs me off the road. Like, I'm sorry, but no. You just ran me off the road there. I'm not having to... I don't need to take you... I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna wait around for you in that case. When the only reason you got ahead here is because you let the car roll. You could have had this position if you just didn't run me off the road. It's pretty simple as that. I was still there, huh? So I took that position, fair and square. That's the only other incident, I would say. Like, point remotely. And that's on him. Like, I don't know what he did there. Like, I'm holding my line here, and he just drives in the back of me. I'm assuming he just made a mistake there, I guess, and wanted to stay behind or something and misjudged it. I don't know what he was doing there. Barely alongside. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get back off the curb, I guess. So there was a minor contact here. It's like grace as I go back on the road, but that's about it. And he kind of let me back on the road anyway. So I guess there wasn't an issue there either. Then final collab, I go defensive, he's able to outbrake me. And we both misjudge the corner again, and he skips it. It's all fine. Yes. I mean, we can have an argument of him gaining an advantage there, but, well, he's accusing me of ruining his race, so I'm not gonna accuse him of doing anything to me. But I can have way more than I can be angry about that. That's the one time, and the other time we fought was on lap 1, where we basically went the entire half the lap side by side. I felt it was an excellent battle here. I mean, yeah, he would bang doors. But like, come on, this is GT cars, we can bang doors a bit. We're all entitled to have some door banging. Give him room here, I'm not cutting across. Slams on the anchors. Slight contact there, but I gave him enough room. And he gets to run here, and I'm not gonna defend against it, which is how he ended up back in front of me. I drift out wide, he can use the full line and uses it and gets by again. He can... I mean, he gets defensive here. I tried to go to the outside, but didn't utilize the full move. Didn't get the run, similar to last lap. Ah, fucking hell, I hate this. Oh, that's how we start lap 2. Lap 2, we've seen that already. Yeah, he turns in very early, that's kind of the issue, but I'm also not particularly much alongside there, I guess. So we can criticize that as well. For what it is. He's technically entitled to the apex, but like at this point nobody gives a shit. Right. And I think I'm not meeting him again till way later. I'm not able to close him in and make a few mistakes later on. So, really, our battle was... I don't know what he's having. Like, it's just, there was fair, there was some paint being traded at times, but I phrased it as highly fair. He even has a different story. He has, like, somewhat of right to say something. And here I skipped the chicane because I'm an idiot. But I never came close to any of the two. Well, the other one. I'm actually coming close to him. Because he's having a run now. How many car lengths are we back, ladies and gentlemen? How many? Two, three? Let me actually switch to my car. 3-4 car lengths, for fuck's sakes. 3-4 car lengths. And he's gonna send it now. I'm just like, nope! The funny thing is he actually pulled it up. I don't know fucking how in what universe you could pull that shit up. But for 4 car lengths back I was just like, nope, not gonna even entertain this bullshit. No, you came from just way too far back. And if we actually look retrospectively at this, if I just stayed around the outside now, I would have had you. Right, if I didn't go for the cut and just stayed here, you would have been hung out to dry on the next corner because I was still ahead. I would have just run you off the road either on the next corner or if I didn't do that, you would have been just hung out to dry and I would have had the exit. Might have been able to challenge into this corner around the outside, but I would have secured the place at that point. This was just not... I am just not entertaining shit like that. That was just 2 BS. And the reason how he could do that is because I was slightly slower into the corner and I braked at my usual braking point. I braked at my normal braking point, and I guess I was slightly slower than usual due to the... what speed am I running here? About 251 at that marker. Let's just check a lap later. Yeah, I'm about 6k higher. That's not making too much of a difference in the stopping, but like, I have no fucking clue how that McLaren stops that well. That has no rhyme or reason why that McLaren stops still that well. He had dropped behind these two due to something completely unrelated. Because he had been at that lap. Actually, we want to check out what happened to the Aston later. Because at some point he died. I guess that's when it happened. It's this lap. No, it isn't that lap. I guess it's this one. Oh, actually, no, I think it's this one where he retired, I think. Yep. That's the one. Let's find out what happens here. Because I want to know. Oh! He got a bounce. When he went off the curb, his car bounced. And that was him into the barrier. Ouch! That hurts. Oh, and that really hurts. Right, I mean, I can check the Discord if these two have decided to complain about me on there. Because I'm not gonna be particularly nice to them either. Do I have images of me, I guess? I guess that's a completely unrelated race what somebody's talking about there. Yeah, that was too early. Nobody's in the mood complaining. Okay, and one other ping that I have to deal with. You what? What do you mean? I don't know why you what. I don't know. I don't know what you're referencing. Was checking their Discord and it's like, I guess there's some people there. That's someone else. Problem is nobody has their name correctly set, so like you use mutual service to check who the fuck who is. It's like a fucking nightmare, I guess. Oh, I guess I'm gonna jump in now. Right, I mean, we've seen what happened to this guy. Right, do we have anything else outside of me murdering that? I think he did hit the wall there, probably. Yep. Ouch. Although I think actually most of his damage he just did there. He probably had to... Nah, that's a slight grace, it's nothing. Probably already had the damage from the first impact. Why did he actually end up 77? P8, I mean that's not terrible. He wiped out for crying out loud. He had a massive smash, had to repair most likely his car, and still finished P8. Wouldn't be too much complaining about that. Alright then. Yes, that's that. But I mean, still, if you're fighting for the podium and you get wiped out, that just sucks. Sucks a lot. Right. Not been my weekend, for sure. I can't be proud of either performances tonight. Performances. Be that on Saturday, be that on Sunday. I actually figured out why my vision was blurry on Saturday, because I put the lens insert the wrong way around. I had my... on the right side, I had my left eye's insert facing upside down, because that's the only way you could mount it the wrong way around. I was stupid enough to mount it the wrong way, and that's why my vision was blurry. Because mine have slightly different values. So it fucks with you slightly, but it isn't major enough that it was like, yeah, I must have some dirt on my lens, instead of like, oh yeah, this is me fucking putting the lenses the wrong way around in. This is here. Because I had switched the edit mode off. Alright then. You mind the big uni L's? Hopefully not. Let's face it. Hopefully you get some W's, mate. You deserve them. Right. Oh well then. I'm gonna call it a night as well. See you. Bye bye.